Bye.
Black on house, black on streets, black on everything everybody eats, black on business.
Y'all already know who we are. Come on in and grab a seat. It's y'all favorite mothers, your favorite mothers, your favorite moms, the Coco moms, baby. We here. Come on in and grab a seat.
On the block with me. Black business out the lot till the lot empty. It's not empty. Tell them
Hey, listen. Y'all don't know about this. This that black owned business section right here. We're gonna tell y'all what we do beyond mothering. All right. Tell y'all friends, come on in and grab a seat. Their favorite mothers is here. We here.
That's so funny. That's the shirt I had on today.
I'm a mother.
on the Forbes list. Never stop.
You should have left that Joan on. We know L does it all while mothering. All right.
Look down.
No, I had my
Now, what's it worth? The logos that be on your
Glad y'all watch parties.
feet on while I'm
Join the conversation. Tag y'all friends. Like, comment, share. On the favorite mothers, we here, baby. And my black owned business. There it is, L.
black on lots, black on house, black on streets,
We got all the locks in the building, baby. We here. Come on.
black on shops, black on groceries, black on
Different
Hey, L, look what I
hairstyle.
got on.
Yeah.
black on
Yay!
everybody eats,
I love it.
black on.
What I say? Dope and black, baby. We
Dope
here.
and black.
We here, baby.
Notice to the sky with a black CEO. If
Welcome to Coco.
You know what?
you know where to go,
I think my pillow is even great for this moment.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
It is.
Yep.
Love.
Woman. And with all of this, different,
All of it. Free.
lovely, all of it. Queen, bold, intelligent, free.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm here for all of it.
it's doing
I'm here for. Listen, welcome to y'all hump day conversation, baby, with y'all favorite baby mothers. All right. We got the Coco moms here. Listen, I'm already know I'm just the person. I'm not CBT Coco mom. They let me act out every once in a while. And they got you welcome to y'all to come in here and sit with my goofy ass and my sisters. So come on in and grab a seat. We're gonna tell y'all what we do besides mothering. Y'all gonna be like, dang, do y'all do anything else? We do.
We do.
Yeah. We're gonna tell y'all what we do.
We do a lot.
Then y'all gonna be like, dang, how y'all do all that and still come out goofy asses on a Wednesday? We're gonna tell y'all how we do that too. So come on in and grab a seat. This for all mothers, all daddies, brothers, uncles, cousins. Come on, grab a seat and ask us some questions. Because I'm gonna be all cozy afterwards and be like, I ain't know that so-and-so did so-and-so. Ask us today. All right. What's up, ladies? What's up, sisters?
Hello. Greetings.
Hey, say hi to these people know who y'all are because they might have been under a rock and ain't know who the mothers with the mostest was.
Right.
Let them know who they are, who you are.
And I'm Elle, your proud Coco mom.
Hey everyone, I am Anika, your healing Coco mom with Writings on the Wall.
Ooh.
Hey everybody, I am Alexia, your Coco Mom Evolve, representing Milestone Pros today, where it all started.
Where it all started. And I'm T Person representing a whole bunch of shit, but I'm gonna tell y'all about it later.
Hey, shout out to Verquan. Hello, Verquan. Thanks so much.
Verquan. That's a cute name. You like Verquan. Come here, Verquan. You gotta say it like that.
That is exactly how you got to say it. And if you ever met him, you would know that that's just all kinds of hypeness in a nice package. But shout out to Verquan all the way from the Quip. All the way from the Quip.
I knew that was one of them Aliquippa names. I knew it. Verquan, I knew it came from Aliquippa. I knew it.
Yes. He is our resident Coco dad, retired boxer, entrepreneur.
Yes.
All kinds of stuff going on too out that way.
Yes.
So super excited to be with you ladies today. And you know, so few times do we get a chance to talk to and about ourselves. And so let's first just say that is okay. Can we normalize like celebrating ourselves?
Absolutely.
Giving kudos to ourselves, lifting each other up. Like, yes, we want to provide this space for everybody else, but guess what? It started with us being the everybody else.
That's right.
That's it.
You know,
That's it.
let's take it all back. That being said, I thought it might be nice, right? So I kicked the idea to you all. You rock with it, but I thought it might be nice if we all took an opportunity to share with the community. And hey, to everybody who's tuning in, this is your Black-owned business, women-owned business special edition of our Coco Connect. And guess what? If you want to come on to shout out your particular business, you can. We're going to drop the link as we share with you some of the different ventures that we do. So please feel free to click the link. When we see you backstage, we will invite you on so you can join the conversation. If for whatever reason you can't click the link while it's there, just let me know and I'll send it to you via Messenger on Facebook. Regardless, you'll be able to tune in. So before though we get into, you know how like before we get into the conversation with everybody else, we like to play Could You Live Without? Mm-hmm. So we're going to play Could You Live Without?
Okay.
And so
who came up with these?
They're the randoms that always be on the list.
Okay.
In light of some recent events, I threw, a little extra one in there too. Okay. So Coco. Okay, well, I don't know what's in that Coco Mom container, but just hopefully
mind your business. It's hump day. It's a Coco water bottle. What's in it? Is that important?
It doesn't. All right. Shout out to Verquan with KimbroPartners.com, KPFreight.com. Here we go. Right. So here's two of them. We will be more than happy to continue shouting those out. But so all right. So let's play Could You Live Without? Okay. So the first one goes to our healing Coco Mom.
And that sounds so sexy. Let me just throw that out. I had never heard her say what her Coco power was. And so
Coco power, yes.
When she was like the healing, I was like, she said it. I felt it. Go ahead. That's all right. Go ahead.
That's the purpose. That's the point.
No, what is your That's good.
It is.
What you say, the superpower?
I like that you named it the Coco power. I feel like that's one of the questions we should ask on our social media. Like, what's your Coco power?
That's an idea.
Write it down.
Like we need rings by our powers combined.
Yes.
We create,
and then we have to decide like how would someone know they're talking about you? So healing Coco Mom, is it? Am I pouring my heart out? Like what's your symbol? What's your image?
Oh, like the artist formerly known as Prince. We're gonna come up with our own Prince symbol.
What's your little logo? What's your icon? How do people identify you out there in the world? But that's a good question. Actually,
I got one.
Yes.
As we answer now, that was rhetorical.
It was actually.
We can answer.
But I was going to ask. I was going to say. I think it would be cool to say before we get into the Could You Live Without. Like, what made you choose that as your? Because I know we talked about it probably early on, and we've talked about it. But since we are taking the opportunity for everyone to kind of get to know us, I think it would be great. So, Anika, before we jump into the Could You Live Without, what made you choose that as your superpower, your Coco power?
That's my excellent question, Alexia. And so without going too deep, because when we each begin to discuss our businesses, I will further elaborate. But being a healing Coco Mom really speaks to my purpose and my passion and here on this earth, right? And so to be a source of healing that allows a person to elevate, to be empowered, and to be encouraged. So healing just combines all of it.
Summed it up. I love that. Okay. So then I got the first one for you. The first Could You Live Without? Now some of these we said before, but just in light of your healing nature and those different things that you in your world tend to represent, could you live without? And we asked this one from my other Coco Mom. So I just want to know, is this like a social worker thing? Could you live without a journal or meditation?
I could live without meditation.
Okay. What is your reason for being able to live without meditation?
You know what? A journal, I think at what was a very low point in my life, being able to write became my lifeline. Like I was able to breathe my words onto the page the page and the pen was never judgmental. It never critiqued me. And so I was able to exist in a space that no one could pull me out of. And so I will forever and always be grateful for a page and a pen.
I like that. I like that.
I felt like that's supposed to have been like on the back of a postcard or something like.
That's nice.
When I with a paper and a pen signed
she
was
composing she was confused.
Curator.
And that she brought that up because I do want to give a shout out to Anika Tillery, our resident composition expert
and curator. You know, I learned that over the weekend. I gotta keep throwing out there.
Right. She is the one who wrote the beautiful words that were on our digital greeting cards for our International Coco Mom Day. And we're gonna get
from when?
International Coco Mom Day.
Yes. So thank you so much. We also know that you wrote out and helped to write and direct the scripting for our commercial. So
she's our Tyler Perry.
She really is. She's gonna be playing all the parts. She's gonna be playing all. She writing all the
at least she shared a role. She do share a role. So.
She do.
But shout out Tyler Perry. I still want to work with you. I
was just about to say, but shout out to Tyler Perry.
Absolutely.
We want to come and be, on your set and things like that too.
We got our own show. Y'all already got sisters. Come on with Coco Mom Jones so we can go ahead and show them how we mom through all these enterprises.
Tyler Perry Studios right now on Instagram. Tag them.
Tag Tyler Perry Studios on Facebook.
I know y'all want to see us on a reality show. I'm just saying.
And I'm going to be the quiet one when they come to me, I'm be like, I don't know why they're always fighting.
And I'm gonna say fake news.
I'm the one.
Put on some trap music. You'll see.
I'm going to say, listen. All I will say is her and T are related. That's enough.
The only difference is one wear clothes, one don't.
Right.
That depends what clothes you're talking about, but I digress.
and you know she got that summer body, hot girl summer ready. So y'all
want to see an ad? Nah, I was going to show y'all an ad too. Well, the six pack is on deck. I got two of them.
You better go ahead, girl. You living right. That's right.
Okay.
That's it. Do it again. Okay. Yeah, that's an outline. It's coming.
Listen, let me just throw this out there as a special offering. Okay. If anyone would like 2 tickets to the gun show, just I'll let me know. I'll get you in free. I got it like that. Camera.
She sounded legit. Real quick. First of all, real quick, when you popped up, I thought you was getting ready to show your abs real quick.
Right, I told you shit.
Come on, crop top. Come on.
Listen, y'all leave L in that seat. We don't know Janet Jackson malfunctions while we on here.
Coco Hooters. What you say?
Right. And shout out to the folks over here on my Facebook Live, man. We got Tamil, she did a business shout out over here. Sweet Pieces Collection LLC for Black-owned business.
Woo!
So, I want to make sure I throw that out there since, she was on my live or whatever.
Yes, let's go ahead and give her a proper shout out. Shout out to Tamil, Keith with Sweet Pieces Collection LLC. That's hot. That's right, Raquan. You ain't ready for these. Come on.
You don't like BB guns.
Moving on. Okay, I don't. This next one.
You say it's water gun season.
I'm coming in hot. Now,
I'm done.
Next one is for T. So, I'm not going to ask you to say what your Coco Mom name is defined.
Wait a minute. Why I get different questions?
Because that's how it works.
What is that? Y'all better protest this. Y'all see? They not ADA compliant for us people with a little bit of difficulty.
Originally, T, when you first were trying to define your Coco Mom name, what was your inspiration
Originally,
what was your inspiration for your Coco Mom name? Y'all gotta watch the previous shows to see exactly
what it mean now,
as she explained. But that's a trivia question. Go back and watch some of them old episodes on YouTube and find out what the originals. But what was your inspiration for that? Like, why?
So I'm glad you asked that question, Alexia. Very much like Anika, I was waiting to answer this question too. I could tell that Elle's just jumping with joy. She's waiting to answer too. So my motivation behind BBT Coco Mom was that it would have had to go back to like the early 80s, early 90s, late 80s, the New Jack City era. So the New Jack City movie was actually the motivation. Come back, Elle. It was actually the motivation for my name.
Okay.
Yeah, and folks just got, we're going to say it's a trivia question, so I ain't going to say what it is. But, yeah.
Okay, the New Jack City era. Okay.
That was very much motivating to my name. Got
it. And so there are things that, in certain time periods of our life,
evolutions
that once were a part and definitely made an impact into the lives of some of our loving
and sometimes the ancestry line isn't too far. What they say, the apple don't fall far from the tree. And so therefore some things are left over in our lineage.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then when things are integrated into your blood way back when, and then you are born with this reproductive addiction spirit, you feel me? But then you don't know what that spirit come from. So then you be like, I might got some crack baby tendencies because something ain't right. Then you got to go get healed with writings on the wall and get your t-shirt by Elle and then get a mentor by Milestone Pros and then you just holistic and wrap around.
Come through.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we absolutely appreciate you sharing with us and so transparent. And so with that, we're going to jump into our Could You Live Without for you. And the Could You Live Without that I want to share with you, especially in all the different things that you do. Could you live without in-person or virtual parties?
Ooh.
Considering how you've evolved, and I know you're going to talk about it when we get into your business venture, but considering how you've navigated and evolved throughout this pandemic, like which one could you, if you just had to live without it, which one could you live without?
Dang. I got two different ways of looking at it though. Like I could go without the virtual because I like to be in person. I like to see people's actual body language. I like to get people up and moving out their chairs. And so I can do that in person. Virtually, you got to work a little harder. But virtually was easy money too. Because like you get up there and you do your little jump because we only got an hour. So I get up there, do my little hosting, bring it in, bring it out. And like the money be in the mail and I ain't got to really do much. So if people don't laugh, they don't laugh, they don't clap, they paid to be there, not me. And so.
Okay.
I mean, those was my two ways. And I'm very appreciative of both opportunities. Right. I welcome virtual and in person, but I prefer in person. So you can get the whole experience. Sweat and all.
I believe I figured that would probably be the one you would go with because it does allow you to kind of engage a little more, be more personable, vibe the crowd. And I think Anika and I were even talking about that as it relates to like trainings and things like that, so it's definitely convenient. Virtual is convenient. We appreciate technology for allowing us to kind of pivot in it. But anybody else ready? And I'm saying
the introverts was loving it though. Introverts love virtual.
That's true.
They was going to parties and clubs and stuff when they normally wouldn't have. So shout out to the introverts.
Thank you for creating that space for them. Okay.
Yeah.
So next up,
baby mother
is our newest to the Coco Mom crew. Well, not newest, but newest to the of parenting, in especially through a pandemic. Okay, let's just say that. So before we get into your Could You Live Without, Elle, our proud Coco Mom. So tell us about your name. Why did you go with it? Because there's so many you could have selected. why our proud Coco Mom?
Listen, I'm just proud to be here. Okay. It's just, I was like, what could I be? What could I be? Something, I'm proud. Just, So actually, it's really not much thought at all. I love the fact that you all have very meaningful stories as to why you are who you are. But I was like, what word could I? Proud. That's a good one. And I just wrote it, and that's what I am.
I love it.
I
love it.
I'm glad you said it, because at that moment I might not have been proud. It depends on, But you at the beginning of the train, so you real proud to be a parent.
I was like, listen, she was sitting up and rolling over before she was supposed to. I was proud. I said, oh, you 3 months and you sitting up and rolling up.
Okay.
I'm proud.
Put it on Instagram.
Okay, what you say? You had a whole advanced baby. That's right. Your baby can read, write, arithmetic, and sit.
And she could braid hair on the side.
When you want to come, what
time? Had her James Brown wrap on.
I did. I saw that. Listen,
hey, your baby can
lay and slay them edges.
And your baby got edges.
Lay and slay those edges, okay?
She said,
it was the scarf the other day, though.
They should go. That's what
it was the scarf out of her head, tied in the front, with her laid back against the couch watching TV. I was like, oh, she's unbothered. Okay.
It was the unbothered nature looking back with the bun with the tie for me.
And she like, and why you gotta take all these pictures for these people, Mom?
Like, just fine. So that being said, Elle, as you have entered into the motherhood stage, and you're already gone through 3 or 4 different stages, if you will, in that short period of time of motherhood. So could you live without the newborn stage or the toddler stage?
Oh,
which one could you pack on up? You know what? Let her come out as a.
I can live without the toddler stage because they're newborns for less time than they are toddlers. So I'm just getting into the toddler stage, and it lasts about 3 to 4 years. I'm not interested. So if somebody want to take her and give her back when she's 5, we good.
Wait, what you gonna do when she get a teenager? Because teen is 13 through 18.
Talk about it.
Y'all can have
I think I could handle that though. I think I could probably, because I remember myself.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm the opposite. Because what you're not gonna do is all the things that I did. So there we go.
Yeah, but she is though. She gonna try it. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah, I know.
What you
know? Person that's gonna take her from now to when she's 5, they probably get around that time.
You got a Coco Dad volunteer for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You definitely do. So for those of you who are tuning in, we are playing Could You Live Without? It is us. No, you did not show up on the wrong day. Yes, we are here. We haven't had a chance to check in with y'all, just us, just having a conversation with us. So today we are talking about women-owned businesses. It's our check-in, Black-owned businesses, and we are super, super duper excited to be able to be here with you. If you would like to come and join this conversation, shout out your business or anything like that, please let us know and we will send the link. That's right, Terry said send her over.
Yes.
That's great. And that's what we need from the village. Yeah. We need the village not to be like, hey, do you need a moment? Do you feel tired? Do you want me to I'm on my way. Pack her don't pack the bag. That's fine. I'll figure it out. What size diaper? Don't worry about it. How she cool.
I got some.
Yes, T.
A quick second. I just want to uplift that brother Terry real quick. He is the Coco Dad with the hostess. Man, whenever I text Terry and I'm like, hey, brother, can you reach out to a Coco Dad? You know what I'm saying? He needs some support, whatever. Like, he send me the info. And he has been on it. And he just jumps in. He'll hit me, sis, what you need me to do. And no matter what venture I have posted a video for and needed assistance, he has jumped in my text or my inbox and was ready to jump in and do what he could. So I just want to probably shout that brother out for helping me, help us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your village with us.
Yes.
Appreciate it so much. And that's actually a good little note we'll share is that please make sure you stay tuned because June is going to be hosted by our Coco dads, Terry and Musa. So
yes. I'm excited for that.
And Musa are going to be hosting in June. They're going to host every Sunday except Father's Day at 1 p.m. Eastern time. They'll be here on Facebook. Probably they may pop over to Instagram for a little bit, but it's June is our month of fathers. It's also Black Men's Health Month. Juneteenth is in June. So we said, you know what? We're giving them our platform and we're going to let them rock. So if you are or you know any Coco dads that would be interested in this conversation, it is led by Coco dads. It's not us. You want to see us on the screen.
All we're going to do is run the background support in the background.
Right. We're going to be doing some of this stuff, but we are not going to be.
They coming with it. They coming in hot, baby. I'm waiting.
Right.
They coming in hot. I'm waiting. Right.
Hey to Coach Robin, Coco Mom Robin.
What's up, Coach Robin?
You know, again, for those of you who are tuning in, we are doing our Black business, it's Small Business Awareness Month. So if you would like to join the conversation, please let us know. We would be more than happy to kind of bring you on, give you an opportunity to shout out your business as well.
That's right.
All right. What you gonna say?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. All right. One other question that I got for y'all. Okay. I got one question for y'all, and I want to know. This is a unified answer.
What's up, Angela?
What was your favorite part about last weekend? Like, what happened last weekend that was like your favorite part of the weekend?
Dang.
Let me see.
I'm gonna say the weather.
Okay, the weather.
Because I'm fluffy, and so like I wasn't sweating. Like I was able to kind of move around and help out where I could. I ain't mess up the pictures with little greasy ass sweat stains on my shirt. So the weather was probably my highlight because it allowed me to move and shake and do everything else.
Okay.
I would say everyone's energy. Like the women were so like everybody's energy was all at. Like I feel like there were like no attitudes, the cattiness, you know, like all the things that like I don't know, reality TV show that says
right.
That like none of it. It was just great. Like the energy was all that, even with T being very non-compliant for the entire time.
And they put me in timeout. Did y'all know that they put me in timeout? I had to go in the corner at the photo shoot.
I didn't see that part.
I was on live. While I was on live, they was like, "You go out there," because Marv was trying to commercial card. They put me in the corner all the time.
Oh my goodness.
What's up, Lanisha? We got some other folks joining the room. We got energy is everything. Some folks the food. Some folks said they enjoyed watching us floss. That's what I'm talking about, Angela. Angela said she liked watching us floss because we was cute.
Yes, we was matching. Somebody said to me, and then I got to get Anika's favorite part, but somebody said to me, how did you get everybody to be compliant as far as the color scheme? Like, how did you get everybody to do that? And I was like, see, that's the thing. When you work with women, right? Number one, women. And you work with women who are in love with themselves, okay? In love with themselves wholly, then they know how to show you love back.
And put the mission before their ego.
And they like, listen, I want this to not be about me. I want it to be about the community.
Right.
So, all right, let's go.
Right.
Yep.
All of us.
Lanisha, I do cooperate. Lanisha said, when do you ever cooperate? See, I cooperate. I had handlers too for this outfit situation. I had people watching me, and I had to send my shirts and pants. Everyone the way I had to send a picture to get approval. Before I even bought it. I was standing, Burlington sending pictures on video live. He said, call me on live. Let me see.
But it was a joyous occasion. So as T would say, for those of you who have been under a rock, last Saturday was International Coco Mom Day. Okay.
Right now.
Last Saturday was International Coco Mom Day. We had an amazing time across the globe. We had people checking in from, International Coco Mom Day. Shout out to Trinity Events for the amazing gift bags, including those personalized water bottles for us. We had Acom Essentials that gave some beautiful samples. We had samples from Pearson. We had samples from L by L. We had samples from Coco Life Black. Again, we had the greeting cards that were composed by our wonderful composer, writing on the wall, and curator of content. We just had a wonderful experience. And from what you all were shouting out, we'll share that over the weekend. It was definitely well worth the wait. So as Terry said, shout out to all the Coco moms. We'd be useless without y'all. You better go ahead.
Hey, look, he took the baby to her little dance class. So the Coco mom can be there and take her little pictures. Veronica was
because it was her birthday weekend too.
Yeah.
So we just appreciate that. So I appreciate y'all, and I want to jump right in, to the questions, so that we can also leave time again.
You forgot Anika.
Oh, right. Yes, Anika. What was your favorite part of last weekend? Thank you.
She's such a healer. She wasn't even gonna say nothing. See what I'm saying?
Right. She sit over here and sit my healing.
Right.
I think my favorite part of last weekend, I mean, one, there were so many parts, right? But my absolute favorite part was seeing different shades of beautiful Blackness, right? I think growing, so wherever you grew up and however you were raised, whether you saw it in your own home, your community, in media and television, or you encountered it someplace, there's been this continued disrespect and disregard for the shades of our beauty, right? And so dark skin against light skin, long hair against short hair, big against small. But on this past Saturday, we got to just see beautiful Black women where it wasn't a competition of I'm better than you, I look better than you, but we were able to not only showcase ourselves, but hold a space to showcase one another in our excellence. And so I think just having the opportunity to be excellent together, be flawless together, be fly together, smile together, laugh together. I think Elle said it earlier. We really were able in that moment to dispel this idea that when Black women come together, it's a fight. And it was absolutely opposite of that. When Black women came together on Saturday, it was a celebration and a declaration that we exist, we're strong, and we got each other through it all.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yep.
That is amazing. We had somebody in the backstage that wanted to come on. So please come back. You can come back and shout out your business. Click the link again. Come back. We're happy to do that. Anika, yes, everything that you said. You see why she's the one that composes now, y'all. She just articulates.
What was your favorite moment?
Everything. Just
that's not a fair answer.
It's the moment. My favorite moment was the moment.
The moment. Yes.
The moment. Like it took me 3 days just to type up the thank you email, because between the laughs, the tears, the emotional high roller coaster, like the great things that I went through over these past 3 days, leading or 4 days after, it was amazing. I can believe because I believe, but I'm just so grateful, I should say. And that's why I said, I was like, it was the excellence for me. It was
excellence,
and that, not saying y'all that it was perfect, because we had some, they
don't need to know that part. They got the perfect part.
It was Black,
because you know why? Here's why we got to say it, because in business, which is
right.
Anyway, we don't talk about that. So people see the images and they're like, oh my God, that's so great. And Elle's the one that reminded me of that. She was like, you know what? Even with the little things, and it wasn't no cattiness like Anika said, it was just logistic stuff.
Yeah.
With everything that we could have experienced, it was amazing.
Right.
Nobody was jaded. Nobody threw shade at anybody. Like, we were just like, oh, okay, come on.
And everybody was just helping. Like, I ain't gonna tell you how many people had to help fix my collar throughout the day, all day. Because my collar, I didn't want to go right, but everybody was just behind me. See, hold up. And they was pushing me because everybody wanted everybody to look nice.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna let you look jacked up because I look better than you. It was none of that.
Nope.
It was like, come here, sis, hold on, your earring hanging. Oh, hold on, you might want to put some, you want some more lipstick on. Where your necklace go? Because it was changing, happening, and like just moving. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Trinity. She like really helped a lot. She was like, her little assistant for the day.
She showed us how to do a TikTok. Wait till y'all see this TikTok. This TikTok is.
And look, shout out to V too, because she did everybody makeup at the last minute.
At the last minute, okay.
We talk about the village showed up. The village showed up. People that showed up just to kind of assist with one thing jumped in and all hands on.
That's right.
Nisha says it was so beautiful, was definitely displayed just as such. Angela says, when you know who you are, you know. Definitely true selflessness, and you're definitely, I don't know what PA means, Nisha sentence, but that's basically what they were saying over there on Facebook.
Yes, all of that great stuff. Well, we appreciate so much. And there's so much more that's coming in store for the rest of the year. But just know that May 22nd from now and always is International Coco Mom Day. So you can get ready for next year. We already planning our Coco retreat that we're gonna be doing. So y'all might want to do the same in your neck of the woods. But with that, let's go ahead and jump into the business ventures. Okay. So
welcome, Lohima. Lohima said she just had to support Shame to click that link. It was an accident.
Oh, okay, no problem. That's fine. What you say? Well, thank you. Thank you for your support. We need
absolutely
all of that. So we're going to start with L. Anybody want to go first? Who has the first question for L?
I'll go.
Okay.
So L, tell us how you got started.
Well, let's see. I don't know. It just kind of happened. So everyone knows that I do all the things. And I think it really started when I was in high school, and I realized that my parents weren't going to give me money for everything. And I needed to go to Bare Feet and Easy Pickings, all the time after school. And so I was like, well, I could braid. Let me do some hair. Then I went to college and I was like, oh, I could sew. Let me make some clothes. And so I think that's kind of where it kind of started because of the need to shop. And then from there, I kind of cultivate, Lexi, what are you doing with this?
It kind of go keep going.
I know, we was jumping. It's like, get your page.
Giving
production, y'all mind y'all business.
I love it. No, it's cute. I like to see myself nice and big. But I feel like from there, it was one of those things where I knew that I was talented and I had a whole bunch of different gifts. But as I got older, I was able to cultivate them more and be like, okay, what's my purpose? And how can I work within my purpose using my gifts?
Yeah. Can I say, I love that you said, I knew that I was talented, right? However that was going to be executed, it's I knew that I was talented. I love it.
Oh, thanks, babe.
I love it too. I guess I'll ask the next question just in that you shared a little bit about it as far as your why. So can you just share, I'm gonna put two questions together, like share what you do and how what you do supports the community, or especially our Coco community.
So I'll start with the first thing is I'm a hairstylist. So right now I'm actually sitting in my hair salon. And so I do hair. So I get all your Coco hair together.
Yes.
Okay. And so I do that, just because there's a lot of women out here who they want the styles to look nice, but there are a lot of stylists who are out here just doing styles that are not good for your hair, just kind of using chemicals and products that won't cultivate or grow your hair. And so, I've always liked to do hair. But then Chris was like, babe, just build a salon. And I was like, nope. And I ended up doing it. And it actually was probably one of the best things that I ever did. So being a hairstylist is one of the many hats that I wear. I also have a clothing line, L by L. Also, again, started because of Chris. He was like, babe, that machine, can it like make shirts? Because I wanted to say something. And then people would come up to him like, yo, where you get your shirt from? And then the business kind of cultivated from there. And so I just kind of saw the need that people wanted to express themselves. And then I came up with it like that dope and that black line, because a lot of times as Black and brown people, we don't feel like we all at. And we're not even going to go into the reasons why. Yes. Okay. Shout out to our Coco mom, Veronica, because she actually came up with that slogan. She was like, "Oh, I wanted to say dope mom-ish." And I was like, yes, absolutely. And so that's kind of
product placement.
That's kind of why I started my clothing line. And then I also have, what else do I have?
Elated Creations.
Right. Creations. Right. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's so many hats. Got to pull all the hats. And so Elated Creations started when I got married. I was 21 and I was poor and I didn't have any money and I wanted it to be cute. And I was like, listen, we going to get together and we're going to make this work. And from that, like, then I had other family members like, oh my goodness, you're so creative. Like, can you do my baby shower? Can you do my wedding? And I actually started to enjoy it. And I was like, there is a need for this because I just love it. Like, it's my happy place. Like, making glitter. Chris used to be so mad because he would come home and it just be glitter. Like, you know, you think you got it up. You never get glitter up.
No.
So glitter is my happy space. And so that's kind of how I started Elated Creations, just by just wanting to see the smile on women's faces. Yeah. I mean, it's funny because most of the things that I do are for women. I just love our Black women. Like, we so decent.
Yeah. And you're excellent at it. Let's throw that out there. You're excellent at all that you do. Hire her to do her
they do it all.
Your event, make your shirts for y'all event, and decorate for the event.
Yeah.
And do your hair for the event.
That's what I'm saying.
One-stop shop.
Elle does it all.
And then my latest nonprofit that I recently started, like, not even a year ago, the name actually came from our Coco Mom Evolved, Alexia. She actually came up with the name, and it's called Beauty Over Ashes. And it's a hashtag that she had been using already for a while. And I was like, I love it. And of course, it's biblically based. But it's a nonprofit that I started just to help to empower and just help women see the beauty over the ashes in any situation, and specifically young widows, because there is no platform for widows who are like 40 and under. I think everybody assumes that widows are going to be like 80 years old, but it's some young ones out here. And so that's my newest platform that I've created. And T has so graciously put me in contact like last week with 2 young widows. So I'm like, all right, Lord, I hear you. I'm here, whatever you need me to do. And so, yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, and I know you share how everything that you do supports the Coco community. And so for that, thank you so much for just being intentional to want to support Black women, for wanting to create a space for women to feel loved and feel special and know that they can have, you know, the desires that they like, whether it's hair, whether it's clothing, expression, whether it's, again, the event decor and styling. And even now with this very important latest venture that you said with the Beauty Over Ashes. And I think that is an awesome way to continue to honor and create your legacy and honor the legacy of Bay. So
speaking of legacy, I got a question. Speaking of legacy, not the legacy because they retired, but they're, you know, they came out of retirement for. I think that's one of my moments too for Coco Mom Days. The legacy showing up, coming out of retirement to live their legacy beyond, and I forgot. Leave their legacy beyond. So now, speaking of legacy, so. We all know that you're the proud Coco Mom. You have a beautiful young lady that you're raising. What legacy are you building now? Well, I guess legacy is for now. So what legacy are you building? And then tell us what we can expect after you finish this legacy.
I feel like for Blue, I just want her to know that she can do whatever, anything you want to do. Like, for those of you who don't know, like, I'm a nurse. I became a nurse when I was 20, graduated from nursing school. And that's what I thought. I was like, I'm a nurse. I know what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. Like, it's set in stone, it's done, whatever. But then I started like moving out of that lane. And so I want her to be able to see, like, mommy was a nurse making great money. The money is different when you're an entrepreneur. It's much different. It's much different. but I'm doing what I love. And so I want her to know that, like, yeah, bills are real and those sorts of things. But if you're living in your purpose, the Lord is going to bless you. And you're going to be able to hit, like, he got that. Don't even worry about that. Just do what he told you to do. And so I want to raise a child who is focused on how am I able to live in my purpose and do what makes me happy and not have to be stuck at this job that, like, I don't like. I can't control the people who be in my space, like the attitudes and the environment that they create. Like, I want her to know that she can do whatever it is that she wants to do. And as long as she's consulting the Lord, of course, about what it is, everything else is going to just come. So I just want to leave the legacy to the Lord and doing what you love, and the rest is going to fall into place.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yes. Claps, snaps, hashtag, all of that. All of that. All of that. All of that. That was so beautiful. Really appreciate all the things that you mentioned there. Thank you for your obedience, most of all, because that is what kind of established where you are. And it's not. But we'll make sure we make time for that too. So just real quick, because I know we're coming up on the hour, but I want to make sure we get in another business shout out. And we just decided we're going to need a part 2 because we need more time to go over some of these things.
And we don't want to rush through what we do. Everybody need to be able to tell these people what we do, how we support and all that, because we rush through everything.
Yep. So we're going to take the intentional time. So Elle, where people can find you is
at Elle Does It All on Instagram. That's going to give you guys everything. Right. Whatever you need that I do, it's going to be a link. It's going to be a website. It's going to be whatever you need to get in touch with me is going to be right there at Elle Does It All. And so, yeah, everything is there because I'm Elle and I do it all. And if I don't know how to do it, I'll figure it out and I'll charge a reasonable price.
I love that. I'll charge it will be economical.
Right.
It's going to be worth it on top of that.
Oh, it's going to be worth it. Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely going to be worth it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So that being said,
I want to shout out. She also is a sponsor of a community baby shower.
Yes.
She is a co-lead.
Co-lead.
So
let's throw it back to Elle real quick. Elle, you talk about this community baby shower.
Yes. Oh my goodness, T. Thank you so much. So it goes hand in hand with Beauty Over Ashes, and so Lexi, it's so funny that you mentioned obedience because quick story about how me partnering with this baby shower, the Lord was like, you need to partner with Michelle in this baby shower. And I was like, nope. And he was like, you need to. And I was like, I'm good. And so after a while, I just like, all right, Lord, you're right. When I talked to Michelle, she said a month ago, her husband said the same thing to her. And I was like, oh my goodness. And so I am partnering with Movement Church, and we're doing a community baby shower on June 26th. It's going to be right in West Philadelphia at Clara Muhammad Square at 47th and Lancaster. So anyone who has recently delivered, who's going to have a baby, everything is free. We have diapers, wipes. We're giving away car seats, strollers, like big ticket items. This year, I'm actually starting like some mommy giveaways. So we're going to be giving away a maternity photo shoot, a mommy makeover that includes hair and makeup. We have one of the women that I work with Elated Creations. I do her parties every year. Sarah from the Naked Peach. She has been so generous to give $100 gift card to her boutique. And so we have just a lot of great things for the family. It's going to be June 26th. Everything is free. And if you would like to donate, because we are accepting donations in need of donations.
Oh, right. With Sister Robin's cousin-in-law. I forgot. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So we are accepting donations. So please, if you go onto my Instagram at Elle Does It all the information is there on how you can give and all the details for you to come and receive. Last year we helped over 100 families. So this year we plan to do that and more.
And if people want to donate and they are not in the Philadelphia area, hit Elle up, hit on her DM. And she has an Amazon link.
Yes.
There's Amazon store, a list built that you can click on and get the stuff delivered right to the location, even if it's bottles, pacifiers, one bag of Pampers, whatever you can do, that little bit will go a long way. So even the folks that's not local, hit the Amazon link. Buy something to send something. If you are down here in the DMV, I'm going up there. So if you want to meet us, I will grab your stuff and throw it in my truck, and we can go up to Philly for stuff too. So whatever way you could give. Alexia said all the time, one way to show support is to support. So let's help these new families, take care of their kids, because that's another part of us building this community. Cultivating the community, one eat at a time. So shout out, and I'm hosting. Let me go ahead and say that too.
Yes.
I was say that. That's what I was about to say.
No, I was just wanting to make sure people sent the stuff for baby shower. I'm gonna save my stuff for when it's my turn. But we want to make sure folks support this baby shower because it's for the community.
It is for the community. And with that, I do have one before. So we said we got to do a part 2. So, but I do want to make sure to go and follow. You know where to follow Elle at Elle Does It All. But I also want you to make sure that you go and follow Anika. Tell them where they can follow you. Are you muted?
Right.
You're right.
Right.
Yeah, I
am. That is the slogan of 2021. You're muted. You're muted. I'm muted.
Right.
So you can find me at Writings OT Wall on Instagram, and you can also find me at support SUPPORT at writingsotwall.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Learn more, because you want to learn, because we may have some trivia questions about what she does. So go and scope out now, so that when we come back and do our next Coco Connect, you'll be able to answer some of that and win some giveaways.
That's right.
Okay. All right. And
you can find me at T_Pearson. The E and the I are silent, but it's still there. So just type in TEI_Pearson. And you'll find all my stuff right there on the IG. When you get on there, I'm mixed. I'm a little bit of Kirk Franklin Christian with a little bit of Suge Knight from the West Coast. So scroll accordingly and unfollow accordingly, because I unapologetically apologize.
And if you want your evolution to be televised,
and it will be,
you want your evolution to be in progress, you can follow milestone_pros on Instagram. You will see a lot of what we do. I'll talk more about that, but make sure that you go and follow. And then on our next show, we will be having much more conversation about the different ventures that we have for Anika T and I. But again, we did not want to rush it. Now, before we go out on our tunes and such, I do have a special not an announcement, I guess, a special hello, a little special gift that I want to share with the Coco community. So give me one moment. And
look, even it's a surprise for us. Look at Elle like, right. Elle, I'm sitting here like, I'm surprised. I'm trying to look for the surprise too. Oh, I'm about to cry. You cut my camera off.
Hey guys, it's your girl Latoya. Like, I just want to give the hugest shout out to the Coco moms around the globe. Happy International Coco Mom Day. Thank you for all the ways you educate, engage, and empower us. Wishing you a day filled with joy and relaxation, because that's key. All right, self-care is key, y'all.
Yeah.
As you celebrate this time that is designed just for you. God bless you all.
She was always my favorite Destiny Child member. She was always my favorite.
That was awesome.
Took a lot of work, and I didn't slim down.
And shout out to you, CEO, founder, president. You be working. You be working behind the scenes to make this engine run smoothly. So shout out to you publicly.
Yeah,
thank you.
That's right.
All I gotta say is I'm gonna be calling some of y'all for some mortgage money soon. But no. No, but thank you all so much. I'm gonna hand it back to our gracious, beautiful MC with the mostest to take us on out.
Y'all already know what it is, baby. Follow us everywhere, CocoLife.black. If you have not joined our community online, go to it. Coco Life dot like the period black. Up there on the black side with the Tom you see. So come join us. Join our community. We are cultivating it all over the place here, and we need your help. Follow all of us, man. Get all our goody stuff that we got going on. You're gonna learn more about Alexia. You're gonna learn more about Anika. You're gonna learn more about I. Is that myself? Email all of you the next time. Shout out to our little sis L who gave y'all all. L does everything, and when she do everything, she do everything. Y'all go follow her so y'all can do everything with her. All right. We love you guys. We appreciate the support that we get from you guys time and time again. International Coco Mom Day was freaking phenomenal. It's Coco Mom Day every day. So honor a mother at some point and tell them that you love them. And we see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and hair grease to you, baby.